All right. Good evening. Good evening. We need to have a discussion about character. We need to have a discussion about character. Imagine for a moment that you have a son. I have three of them. Imagine that you have a son. Some of you that have sons, this will be a little bit more surreal for you. Imagine that you have a son, for those that don't, and your son comes of age. He's coming into his own as a young man. And one night, one evening, his girlfriend, who we've known for quite some time, comes and picks your son up from his house. And off they go, right? Nothing strange about that. Typical night, typical teenage activities. And come to find out, a couple hours pass, and you find out in the most worst possible way that your child has been killed in a car accident. And then you go on to learn the details of how your child was killed. This young lady right here, I'm going to read exactly what it says from the Crime Watch Daily Post. It says that a judge found a 19-year-old girl guilty of several counts of murder and other charges for crashing her speeding car into a brick wall and killing her 20-year-old boyfriend and his friend. The Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office announced August 14th that Mackenzie Shirilla was convicted of 4 counts of murder, 4 counts of felonious assault, 2 counts of aggravated vehicular homicide, 1 count of drug possession, that's big, and 1 count of possessing criminal tools for the 2022 deaths of Dominic Russo and Davion Flanagan. It says that on July 31st of 2022, at approximately 5:30 a.m., Shirilla was driving Flanagan and Russo when she accelerated her Toyota Camry to 100 miles per hour and drove into a brick building on Alameda Drive in Strongsville. A passerby saw the crash site about 45 minutes later and called 911. So it took 45 additional minutes after the crash for someone to even find them and discover the scene to call it in. According to Strongsville police, the car had severe damage and full airbag deployments. Shirilla, Russo, and Flanagan were all unconscious and trapped in the car when paramedics arrived. Firefighters were able to remove the 3 of them from the vehicle, then transported Shirilla via life flight to a nearby hospital. Russo and Flanagan were pronounced dead at the scene. And this is the young lady right here. That's her with her boyfriend, I would assume, and his friend. And these 2 are no longer here with us. She is just fine. She is just fine. Man, what a tragic case. We go around these days telling our children and other people not to be judgmental, right? Judging someone in our society and community always has a negative connotation connected to it. It's looked at as something that is inherently a very, very bad thing, right? My oldest boy is 17, and my middle boy is 13, and I talk to them all the time about the importance of developing great habits and building strong character. But not only that, but being able to assess the character of others in order to make the best decision on who they should have around them on a daily basis. Everybody that walks into your life is not meant to be there but for a season. Some of y'all out here dragging these relationships out and friendships out way past their expiration date. Y'all dragging around losers that have latched onto your life for decades, that add no value to your life. And you think that that shit don't come back down to the money and how you live your life and how your life turns out later on down the line? It absolutely does. No question. Everything you do and every decision you make from the time your feet touch earth is reflected in the life that you cultivate for yourself and those around you. If you get up and the first thing you do, the first thing you're concerned about is what a bunch of niggas think on Facebook, then you have a problem. Let me say that again. If you get up and the very first thing you do is grab your phone to look at some hoes on Instagram and what the niggas from your high school done posted in the last 6 hours, instead of checking on your finances, stocks, business emails, family, personal friends, then you have a problem. But I don't have no business emails to check. I know. But I don't have no stocks to check. I don't have a portfolio to check on. I know. I don't have nothing to do outside of checking on the latest celebrity gossip and reading through memes all fucking day long. I know. I know. Unless you have a job or a content creation gig that requires you to be glued to that type of media all day long, then please explain how knowing the latest TikTok trend or what celebrity you're sleeping with who benefits you in any type of meaningful way. Please explain. Oh, y'all don't want to talk. All right. Y'all don't want to talk. Don't get emotional. Don't get emotional on me. Don't get offended at what I'm saying. Get focused. Let's get focused. Just imagine what you could accomplish if you focused on building a better, stronger, smarter, more adept, more situationally aware, more financially literate you. You become a product of whatever it is that you do on a daily basis. You become a product of whatever it is that you do on a daily basis. If you wake up and study every day, you become a knowledgeable student of whatever it is that you're studying. Obviously, right? If you work on developing a skill like drawing or painting or art, acting, carpentry, computer technician, you become a practical student and novice in those things. And with time, practice, and experience, you become an expert in those areas, right? Well, then why we don't think that doing the opposite of that has the adverse effect? Why we don't think that practicing all the things that are a detriment to us have the complete opposite effect on our lives and just drag us down a road of bullshit? These kids ain't trying to hear that. I tell my sons all the time, stay away from people that don't want to do shit or be shit. People with no ambition, no plan. These kids have no guidance whatsoever. They want to pop pills, smoke weed, get high, get drunk, and fuck up the community. The last video I did featured a young lady who said that she was going to quit her job because the government is about to make certain people in certain states who were getting free food stamps and SNAP benefits take their ass to work or volunteer. They tired of you taking everything from the community and taxpayers while you sit on your ass and provide nothing. And that was their response, to quit. We're dealing with a bunch of fucking quitters. And half of y'all was out there selling the damn food stamps in the first place. That was supposed to help feed your badass kids. But instead, you decided to rip off your family, your friends, sell the shit for a price, for absorbent price. Some shit that you was getting for free. Now, how you know that? How you know that? How do I know that? I seen it firsthand. I got a cousin who has done nothing but live off the state and government assistance her entire fucking life, while she continued to have kid after kid after kid with the very worst and bottom of the barrel ass men of our community and collect a check every goddamn month. Until this day, she complains about being depressed. Done had 5 or 6 homes that she's been afforded the opportunity to live in and done fucked them all up. Because what she had in favor, she lacked in character. So no, you can't be around me. I don't even rock with her. Or nothing she got going on. I don't want to be involved. Blood related or not, I don't want no parts of it. I don't want that poisonous shit near me. I don't want that poisonous spirit near me. That spirit of defeat and lack. I don't want that nowhere near me or my kids. I can't afford it. That's how protective I am about mine. My oldest son is 17 and he can't go no damn where without me knowing about it. You want to go hang out with your friends? Cool. You want to go hang out with your friends, but I don't know them? Oh, I need to meet everybody. I need to see their parents in order to assess the persons responsible for raising the kid that's going to be around my son as a possible influence. I got to see you. We got to meet face to face. Because God willing, he got plenty of time to be a man. Plenty of time to be a man. And make his own decisions. But right now, you still under my covering. You are still under my protection. And your parents' tutelage. Your mom's and my tutelage. You have no freedom until you are of age and on your own as a responsible adult. And I don't give a damn what another motherfucker got to say about it. Man or woman. Because he's mine. That's mine. I'm the steward. I'm still responsible for the trajectory of his life at this stage. This girl is a cautionary tale of terrible choices. And this is why judging character is so very important. I'm not even saying the boys that she was with, I don't know them. I don't know their characters, but I know hers. And for anybody that was about to feel sorry for this girl, I got another video clip for you. Just to show you the stupidity and arrogance of young people today in our society. This is Mackenzie at trial. Let's watch.
Mackenzie, you don't have to speak if you don't want to. It's up to you. Okay? You can sit if it's more comfortable, whatever's better for you.
The families of Dom and Davia, I'm so deeply sorry. I hope one day you can see I would never let this happen or do it on purpose. I wish I could remember what happened. I'm just so sorry. I'm heartbroken. I love Dom and Davia.
Time out. Did she just say, I wish that I could remember what happened? So you don't even have any answers for the parents of those boys? You don't have any answers as to what could have possibly happened, right? You forgot everything, right? Total blackout. You just don't remember shit. You have no answers to provide for the young men's parents who have lost their lives as a result of you doing some fuck shit. Classic. Let's hear it again.
I wish I could remember what happened. I'm just so sorry. I'm heartbroken. I love Dom and Davia. We were all friends and Dom was my soulmate. I wish I could take all your pain away. And I'm so sorry. And to my family, thank you for the support and all the love you guys give. Thank you for fighting with me. I love you all so much. I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't feel sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for her. At all. And neither should y'all. And before y'all get to getting your feelings, before y'all go feeling all sappy about this girl crying in the courtroom, crying boo-hoo crocodile tears, before y'all go there, I got one more video for you. Just one more. Just one more. It's going to be real quick, I promise you. This is her. Same girl, by the way. What could this possibly be? See, when you young people get on the internet, you don't understand that everything you do on the internet causes you to leave a digital footprint. And sometimes your digital footprint turns up something that is very interesting and very telling about your character. Let's watch.
I'm not even cool. I'm just one of those girls that can do a lot of drugs and not die. I'm not even cool. I'm just one of those girls that can do a lot of drugs and not die. I'm not even cool. I'm just one of those girls that can do a lot of drugs and not die. I'm not even cool. I'm just one of those girls that can...
She said, I'm not even cool. I'm just one of those girls that can do a lot of drugs and not die. Man, oh man. You young people are out here leaving digital footprints. Footprints of your character, and all the authorities have to do and investigators have to do is go back and look at all of your social media profiles to access the kind of person you are, to then be able to hand down the judgment that you deserve. She's online bragging about doing drugs and not dying. And hey, hell, she was right. She does have the remarkable ability to do drugs and live through anything, because there is not a scratch on this girl. Not a scratch on her. No broken bones, no severe medical injuries from what I can see. But unfortunately, your boyfriend and his friend did not have the same superpower. And as a result, their parents got to make funeral arrangements and pick out caskets, while you get to walk around in great physical health and wealth and be eligible for parole in a couple years. I don't feel sorry for this girl at all. She took not one, but 2 lives. And on top of it, I got to sit here as the parent of one of these boys and listen to you tell me about how you don't remember shit about what happened? Are you serious? Yeah. Yep. Get her right the fuck up out of here. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Cautionary tale. Character.
Come and climb aboard. Everything is worse when we lead with the sword. I can only judge by your heart, what your mouth say. With a grain of salt, I'ma take it for your mouth's sake. Niggas follow greed, ain't no seeds being planted. Cause people never learn till they feeding the planet. Sleeping 6 feet, death is creeping at your doorstep. This feast is far from over, have a seat, don't you toast yet. I got some shit to learn, you grab your keys, cock your burners. This life is so cold, cop you please, stop the furnace. Who's your top earner?